What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Treebeard's Toy Box. And today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Justice League 2021 Snyder Cut Aquaman figure. And I am really excited to have this figure. I was pretty impatient to get him, so I did pay a little extra for him on Mercari. I hunted a little bit for him because I saw that he was starting to show up at Walmart's, but not in this area. I even went south a little bit and couldn't find him. He's showing up kind of sporadically out west, and in Kentucky I saw one. But yeah, I got impatient and I went ahead and paid a little extra. But I'm happy to have him, and he feels like a pretty solid figure so far. So let's go ahead and set him aside and check out the packaging here. Now, with the stand and the card that it comes with, I usually leave those in the packaging for these McFarlane figures. With stands, I usually try not to use a stand, or if I do use stands, I use Tashi Station Emporium stands. And those guys are super cool. You can find them on Instagram, and I'll include a link down in the description. So, but yeah, I'll leave those in there. So here we have the DC Multiverse, Aquaman down here. They got the little Justice League emblem, 2021. And then on the side there, it just says Aquaman. And up at the top, we get the DC Multiverse. And then on the back, we get this pretty badass image of Jason Momoa as Aquaman. And then we get the other figures from the Justice League there. I'll probably eventually be picking them all up, but right now I have the Black Suit Superman on the way, so that'll be one of the next reviews we do here. So yeah, one more look at the front. And yeah, let's go ahead and set this aside and check out Aquaman. And here we have Aquaman out of the packaging, the man himself, Jason Momoa, and he is looking pretty awesome. Pretty stoked to have this guy. The only other Aquaman figures I have, as far as the DC Universe ones, the movie ones, is the Mattel versions. I never did get the Mafex one, and I didn't get the Mezco one either. So this guy's probably going to be the best one. And yeah, he's looking pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and get a closer look. This is the only accessory he comes with. And look out, because I'm throwing it all over the place. And I definitely will recommend heating his hands up a little bit before you use it, just because his hands are pretty solid, pretty solid plastic. And I would heat them up. You know, so it's going to help with like paint rubbing and stretching and all that. So we'll go ahead and look at this Trident real quick first, since it's the only accessory he has. Nothing special. The detail's pretty nice. It is just like a silverish gray plastic. So not much there, and it is kind of flimsy. It's real soft. That kind of stinks. And it was warped a bit out of the packaging, so I did have to heat it up a bit. But as you can see, it looks pretty decent now, so not much work there. You see down here, we've got some nice detail, but it is just the one color. So yeah, we'll go ahead and set that aside. So yeah, let's get a closer look here. I think that the McFarlane did a fantastic job. The detail in the armor looked really nice. All the sculpted work there. And the likeness to Jason Momoa isn't perfect, but I think for a $20 action figure, that you can't really complain. It's pretty dang good. I think a bit better than the Mattel, that's for sure. Yeah. His hair is pretty pliable. These are also pretty pliable, separate pieces, so they're not going to hinder articulation. And I did notice that the gauntlets and these pieces down here around his calves, those are all separate pieces. That's kind of cool. But yeah, you can just see all the nice armor detail there. I think he turned out fantastic. Look at that. Pretty impressive. So let's go ahead and get a look at his articulation. For the head, we're just going to have the ball peg there at the top of the neck. And we don't have anything at the base of the neck there. It's just a, I feel like the body is underneath this overlay piece. Then we get this nice range with the shoulders there. We get some butterfly joints in there. And these are really nice. And then we get the bicep cut there. And double jointed elbows. Pretty decent range there. And then for the wrists there and the ankles, I like to, I can change them up. And you can either go up and down or in and out. Or for the ankles, like sometimes the ankles for McFarlane figures will get a little loose, so I'll need to move them side to side or front and back. So I can, you can turn the joint around in there and change it up as you need. I don't know if they intended for that, but that's what I do. So the wrists, you have the option of going up and down or in and out. But yeah, and then we get this nice diaphragm cut there. It's going to go forward like that and back like that. Another cut there at the waist. Lots of movement there. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's nice. And then for the hips, we're going to go all out like that. And that is pretty decent. We get a this piece here is nice and soft, so it does not hinder the articulation. And then we can go out like that. And can never really go back too far due to the butt, but that's all right. Who's really kicking back like that, huh? And then we get the standard McFarlane thigh rotation there. But it's kind of up inside. It's not really a thigh cut. And then we get double jointed knees, and they can go all the way back, and he can kick his own butt. And then we get the hinge and swivel rotation at the ankle. And then also we do get toe articulation. So yeah, I do believe that is going to wrap it up for articulation. I think that's it. So here he is with his trident. And yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. He's not perfect, but he's everything that I would expect and ask for in a $20 action figure. I think McFarlane did an amazing job. There's a slight issues with the paint. Not really issues. It's just like I feel like sometimes McFarlane uses like a heavier coating of paint. So there can be like some chipping sometimes, but nothing major. So it's not really an issue. If you're used to McFarlane, that's just kind of how they do things. I don't know what it is, whether that's the type of paint they use. But yeah, you can see it on the faces and everything. It's usually on the hands. So I don't know what it is, but that's my only complaint really. His head might be slightly small, but maybe not, but that's not really a complaint. Yeah, I don't know, just pointing out things. I'm really happy with them. I love what they've done. I think that it's that captured Jason Momoa pretty dang well, especially for a $20 action figure. So I really like this guy. I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10. The fanboy in me wants to give him a 10 out of 10. I'm a huge Jason Momoa fan. I follow his Instagram. Dude seems like a sweet dude. Love the movies he's in and the shows he's in. So yeah, definitely stoked to have like a better form of him like in plastic as opposed to like the Mattel ones I have. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it. If you are a fan of Aquaman or a fan of Jason Momoa, I definitely recommend picking up this figure. He should be hitting Walmart's pretty soon. Like he's hitting right now, but just in certain areas. So you can hopefully find him soon. I know I'm going to keep looking maybe for a second one, but right now I'm just happy to have this dude, and I don't mind that I had to pay a little bit extra on Macari. So yeah, that's going to do it. I hope you're all doing well, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I post new videos. And yeah, until next time, take good care.